Hello, hello, hello! We're gonna play some Kaiserreich today, so it is 12:30 in the morning my time, which, you know, is a little late, or early, depending on your perspective. But we're gonna be playing some Assyria today. The little, it's not a republic. I don't know what Assyria technically is. Is it technically a theocracy? I mean, it's led by the patriarchs, so I'm assuming we're technically a theocracy. But anyways, playing Assyria today. We do start off at war with the Ottoman Empire, which is, you know, a great way to start. It's also, just after Christmas, 1937. Merry Christmas to everybody. So we will have two Marine divisions. Assyria begins with 2 Marine divisions. That's honestly kind of incredible. Like how... Non-roof sensor templates, non-roof sensor templates. Yeah, why are the Assyrians Marines? Like, why are they Marine levies? How very strange. I don't know why, but anyways, okay, we have some Marine companies here. So we're gonna play Assyria today. We do start off with 2 factories. We have 1 civilian, 1 military. Excellent. We're getting 0.92 political power. We are technically 1 day past rebellion just because I couldn't switch over fast enough. So the AI has already been doing this. It's only been 1 day. We'll get some land force in Basra. Hopefully that'll be okay. I believe automatically the Entente is called in to help us. Yeah, the AI sent up some templates. That's all cool and good. We have 200 days to survive the war against the Ottoman Empire. And after that, we can probably join the Entente. Again, war propaganda. I will take my Army Navy experience. I mean, we're at negative 40% stability. Crippling poverty. Patriarchal dictatorship, ethnic religious divide, Assyrian division. Excellent. And no war support. Yeah, no, this is a really bad starting position. I guess we'll take the war propaganda then to begin with. One thing that I will mention before we actually begin this series. Just ignore all this. This is just trying to get the events to work, because I know they don't work properly. But if we take over to Russia. If you've seen any of our recent campaigns... You know that Russia, ever since the Nose Step Back update came out, they've just been doing terribly. Like, it's not even, like, close. They've been doing terribly. This is seen, even when we played as Russia, like, when the update came out, we did really, really badly. So I've done something that I've never done in Kaiserreich before, is that I've actually boosted Russia. If you look at political power, you can see Strength of Russian Republic, they get 12% more political power. I think their units are a little bit better. I'm not too sure exactly where you actually see that. Yeah, they get 7.5% more organization. You get a little bit more attack, a little bit more defense. Actually, if I just attack you, I was gonna say we can maybe see that, but that's not gonna. Oh, you know, we can see it over here. They should also have like an attack bonus, planning bonus. Maybe they actually no. Maybe it's just an organization. Anyways, we boosted Russia a little bit more, so we're gonna take back as Assyria. Which tag are we going to be going for? I think, you know, based on kind of looking at this, we're probably going to go for the front line of imperialism. Just because joining Entente gives us more stuff to do. You can go for the, I guess, Republican route. There's nothing in here. Like, you just kind of do nothing. This is like an AI route. You never want to do this. We could also theoretically go national populist as well. Declare ourselves to be the kingdom of Assyria. And then it gets us some casus bellis on... Where are those casus bellis? I know they're in here somewhere. You get casus bellis basically on a rock. If you go for the frontline imperialism, you get casus bellis on the Persian Gulf. So it's either between the frontline imperialism. I mean, it's midnight my time, or either Persian Gulf or you attack into a rock. And I think we're gonna go for the frontline imperialism. My main reason for that focus is because the frontline imperialism gets a fucking sweet flag, and that's good enough. I know frontline imperialism's got the best flag for Assyria, and that's why we're gonna go for it. We basically do become just like a British Dominion. So we have 2 Marine divisions. Again, we just gotta survive 198 days, and then we'll be good to go. Also, the Ottomans are immediately pulling their way back. So again, it is 2 years into the game. So a lot of stuff's already happened. Jamal Shamir is basically won against Naj, so the Ottomans are gonna have a pretty good time there. The Qing government has fallen. Russia's a republic. Aside from that, I don't think anything too crazy's happened. I mean, Norway socialist, but that's not a big surprise. America's falling apart. But nothing, I think, too crazy's happened. I mean, we could start marching our way through, but we don't have an army. Which, I mean, we can have the 5 divisions. We have nothing in logistics. I guess we should probably make some rifles. Seems like a good place to start. Elder Rings? Wait, is it called? Is the game name still on Elden Ring? I hope not, because I thought I changed it. No, I mean on my side it says we're playing. Why are we looking at Kuwait? Because Kuwait is who we're playing as. We're playing as Assyria. Okay, Syria and the Ottomans in hostilities. So I'm assuming the Entente has already immediately decided to intervene. I know they can. I mean, I guess that's useful in a sense. I think it actually blocks off a lot of our focus tree, though. Yeah, all of these require you to be at war with the Ottoman Empire. No, we're not Austria. We are beautiful Assyria. So I guess we might as well just join the Entente right away. Boom, there we go. We're now in the Entente. I mean, I guess we're lucky that we don't have to fight the Ottoman Empire, but at the same time, it's a little bit disappointing because we usually can do a lot of stuff in the Ottoman War. Namely, we get some free units and stuff, which we're not going to get this time around, unfortunately. We might play Elden Ring later. I'm not too sure about that yet. I don't know how long the stream's going to go for. Invitation to IEDC, we will go for the full 50 political power because we need that boost. I mean, what are we? I'm guessing our factory is for... Oh, they're repairing an infrastructure. Why? Okay, the AI put a fuel silo here. Absolutely get rid of that. That's garbage. Aside from that, let's, I guess, build one civilian factory. We have one building slot in the country. Excellent. Actually, where are our military stuff coming from? I don't know why we have one civilian, one military factory. Because, I mean, our territory seems empty right now. Unless every country gets 1-1 no matter what. From occupation. I have no idea, honestly. Anyways, we want them to... 20% construction or factory output. How many guns do we have? We have 1. How long would this take? This was going to take until 45. So 20% boost on that's going to do literally nothing. So I guess we might as well upgrade our rifles for now. And while we're at it, also make sure we're not using goddamn marine divisions. Just use actual infantry, please and thank you. And also, get rid of the artillery, because we cannot replace those at all. You actually save 400 guns. And we, this is actually just better for us, I think. I mean, we're slightly less on a... Okay, no, never mind. We'll keep the support artillery in there. But this seems actually pretty good. I'll take it. Save that up. We no longer have our Marines, so naval invasions are a little bit worse. You can also join the ISAC. And while we're at it, we should also check to see our technology, because we are starting about 2 years late. Do we have... Okay, it looks like we did adopt the Ottoman technology tree, which is nice. So you've gone for 1918 equipment and excavation 2. I'm going to tell you right now, those are terrible choices to go for research speed. Actually, no, you're okay. You're okay. Rip to the Great Assyrian Marine Corps. Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't have much time in the sun. So we have 8 more days on you. And again, we're going to go for the front line of imperialism. We're basically just going to become a British protectorate. The IEDC Commission will become the ruling party. Yeah, we're basically just going to be like a British corporation disguised as a nation. We could get 50% recruit population. Because right now we're taking a negative 75% on that. Excellent. But yeah, let's become the front line of imperialism. Now, so while we're at it, what do we got here? We got IDC advisors, Assyrian division, terrible. We've got ethnic religion divide, terrible. We're a dictatorship, which gives us more, for some reason, syndicalist and radical socialist support. I don't believe Assyria can go socialist, though. Either way, it's not great. We have crippling poverty, and we're technically illiterate. Okay, very excellent. Assyria is just starting off really well. Also, hello, Cake Boy. Welcome to the stream. We could also steal some trains. I mean, we're already at -8. We have no trains. We're just going to steal some trains from the civilians. There we go. What's 5% stability in a time like this? Oh, so what is our prescription of mobilization? We're actually at war economy and all adults serve. Okay, that is too much, I think. We'll demobilize all of this. Up to limited and early mobilization. Honestly, I think those are pretty good starting positions for us. And we now have 238 political power we can play around with. So, with that, we can maybe get our, recruit a population here. I mean, we're basically just going to have only infantry this campaign, so he seems like a good choice for us. And with 88 political power, the IDC Commission right now literally has no support whatsoever. But I'm sure that's fine. It's completely okay. We're now in the Entente. The beautiful little Entente in the Middle East. And we will eventually be able to kind of expand our way through the Ottoman Empire. And Arabia, Persia. I think we also get some claims on Muscat as well, but I'm not 100% too sure on that. Oh, so the federal government's collapsed. Good on them. Treaty of Denver. The CSA, I mean, they're looking pretty good. Yeah, Poland is in the Austrian faction. They're all beating up on Hungary, though. We'll see how that goes for them. We're not going to worry about police cuts. Actually, if you're stable, okay. We're going to go for a police crackdown in the country just because I really want that stability. How big can Austria get? Based on my memory, Austria can get Poland, they can get Albania, they can get Bulgaria, and they can get Greece. I believe those are which countries Austria. They can also get, I think, the Italians over here, the Italian Republic or the Federation can also join Austria. And 2 Sicilies. So actually, they can get pretty large. Serbia and Romania obviously will never join Austria. Yeah, but 2 Sicilies, Italian Federation, Poland, Bulgaria, Albania, Greece. That's as good as they can get. Okay, so, by the way, this is why we want to do the Frontline Imperialism as well. Look how fucking sweet this flag is. That's a great flag. So, yeah, we cannot do you yet. Requires the Ottoman Empire does not exist. We are at war with the Ottoman Empire, or the Ottoman Empire is the subject of another country. I mean, we can always fabricate a claim on them at some point in the future. Maybe when looks a little crowded. Maybe your face looks a little crowded. Okay, let's get the IDC to be the protectorate here, and then we'll basically just be a British puppet state. And also, we trade a lot of oil to the Entente. So does Canada just own our oil reserve? No. But I think they might somewhere in this tree. We got a civilian factory based on you. Another civilian. 2 military factories. Actually, that's pretty good. There's another civilian factory here. So you can actually get a lot of industry rather quickly. Import Indian bureaucracy. More stability loss, but that's okay. Ethnic disputes. Population. Basically, most of our focuses are just getting rid of all of our horrible penalties. Can Austria join the world war against Germany? I think it's technically possible. I think it's technically possible, but the AI never does it. I think you need to go down like the military expansionist route, and then Germany needs to be losing, and then I think maybe you can attack them, but I'm not 100% on that, because I know Austria can form the German Empire. If Austria annexes Berlin, they can form their own Germany. There we go. We are now just a protectorate of the British Empire. Does that change our name as well? No, we're still just Assyria. Okay. We can go for, I mean, just an extra civilian factory. That would basically double our, your stability. At Bureau of Immigration Resettlement, Land Reclamation Program. I mean, you're pretty good. 30% monthly population. You are construction technology, irrigation, spanning some settlements. I mean, eventually, of course, we want to get like all these things done. You recruit population. I think we can ignore you for a little while. And then the rest of these require war with the Ottoman Empire. Actually, no, you just require us to be at war. So we could theoretically get 2 free divisions off you. So I think we're going to go for the Industrial Bank of Basra. Seems like a good place for us to start off here. And we have 600 guns, so I guess we can train up... I was going to say we can train up 1 more unit, but we really can't. So let's just make you guys into 20 combat with units. Instead of building more 10... No, they're not even... I think they're 8 combat with, actually. So let's just save like this. I think we'll have no manpower whatsoever. I think it's going to go straight down to 0, but... You know, it is what it is. Also, we're wearing, like... We're not... It's not cowboy hats. We got some nice looking hats on right now. So I'll definitely take that. Should I see any other... Infantry Assyria... I think you guys are looking pretty good. I like your hats. Okay, what do we want to get next? I mean, we already got most of the good industry techs. We're still a year off from... Yeah, 514 days. Still a little bit too far away for you. Give me radio because we do have a research bonus. And we do have a slight penalty just because we're mostly illiterate. We're missing 2 steel, but it makes no sense for us to import anything right now. I mean, the Ottoman-Egyptian War will be beginning in roughly 6 months. I wouldn't mind immediately jumping into the war. I don't know if we can do it. It would be nice, for sure. If we can just take over, you know, all of our claims. Take the coastline here, take Qatar, take Bahrain, take over Abu Dhabi. All of those, they seem like good things. I don't think we get cores on them. I think they're just claims, which that means basically all of our population, or all of our recruit population is going to be used for occupations. But I'm sure that's okay. Honestly, give me 2 military factories. That's really good. Let's go to triple our production there. So we can get army experience. What do we get out of you? 1,000 free guns. We got radio for free. But I'm already researching radio. Maybe this will go for... No, it'll bypass if we research radio. Okay, that's actually fine. You guys, 50 light tanks. 3% recruitable population. I mean, Assyrian army, that's actually really good. It gets our special forces to be better. Of course, we don't really have special forces anymore. I replace them all with basic infantry. NCO training, 2 times reduction on land doctrine, 5% cheaper guns. It's not that great. So, I mean, there's some good stuff in here. Getting, you basically save us 100 political power. You give us 2 levels of radar detection, as well as radar, actually. 2 times bonus for signal company. Burma's... Wait. Burma joined the Internationale? That's possible? I knew they can join an alliance with the Bahari Commune. I have never seen them join the Internationale. What the fuck? Okay. Very strange. I did not know that could happen. I've never seen it. Poggers? I don't know. I mean, we're in the Entente, so I'm gonna go, it's probably like not Poggers for us personally. Okay, now after we've done the police action, we can now legislate some freedoms. So after we're done, you know, brutally suppressing the population, we can do some reforms here. We got 3 more military factories. Give me the Bureau for Immigration and Resettlement. We can probably spend our political power on that. So I'm going to save it a little bit. Give me 2 guns and then 1 artillery. Just because we know we have artillery in our armies. So it makes sense to at least make a little bit of it. No, they don't have a focus tree. They just got a generic tree. Again, I didn't know they could join. Like, I know the Philippines can also go socialist, but they can't join the International. The Left KMT, Indo-Chinese Union, they also cannot join the International. I'm surprised Burma can't. Like, that's so strange to me, that Burma of all countries can go socialist. Like, it's really not what I expected at all. Yeah, Uruguay's won the World Cup, good for them. You know, we're proud of you and whatnot. We also have no stability and no manpower, but that's cool. Stability goes up. We're taking a negative 20% on factory dockyard. Resistant occupied territory. I don't think we're occupying anything. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Kind of. We're okay. Let's put it that way more than anything else. Could get some better weapons. Honestly, give me another research upgrade. We only have 2 research slots. Okay, Guatemala joining the People Vanguard. It might actually be worth it now to trade 1 factory away for steel. But if we want to trade with somebody who's in the Entente, so I guess we'll trade with the Australians. It means we won't be able to build anything. We have no convoys. So never mind, this makes no sense. Can I trade with... No. We can't trade with anybody. Because we don't have a single boat to our name. So, I know we have... There's the port here. You don't give us... You actually give us like 24 oil. That's pretty good. Mostly so we can use that to sell to other people. Do any of you just give us convoys? I don't believe so. You get 30 free aircraft. I mean, having 1 naval dockyard... We need it, right? We need at least... Actually, do we need it? Because I can guarantee that the Entente will probably just give us convoys when we end up in a war. So this might not actually be necessary. At least not right away. I would like to see if we can get rid of some crippling poverty a little bit. Getting some more stability would be nice. And now, we can expand the Karaki system. More stability, 16,000 population. And we can trade a factory away for... We also lose political power, but that's okay. Boom, take it. Expand the Karaki system, please and thank you. And I was thinking, depending on how quickly this series goes, because I don't think this is going to be a long series just because of, you know, the fact we do start on 2 years into the game. But depending on how quickly we wrap this series up, I think for our next series, we're going to be playing as Germany. So we're going to play as Germany, but I'm going to go through the entirety of the custom focus trees. And we're going to set every single country on Earth, essentially, to join the International and see if we can win. I think that could be fun. So we'll do that after Assyria. I have a feeling we'll probably have time tonight. Also, it looks like Nej and Haas is actually making a little bit of a comeback here. Give me the laughing face. It's a good idea, I think. It might end up going terribly for us. Like, as soon as the second victory begins, we just immediately die. I'm trying to think, like, who can join the International? It could be France, Britain, Ireland, Iberia. Is there any country except Germany and Entente that can't go Cindy? Well, it depends on whether or not they can go Syndicalist and also join the International. Because, I mean, Ottomans cannot go Cindy. Egypt, Ethiopia, Somalia, Cyrenaica. Most of the Middle East cannot. Persia can go Socialist, but I don't think they can actually join the International. Azerbaijan and Georgia cannot. Almost every single country in Europe can. Other than Austria. Other than Austria and Romania.